So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Broken arm! Broken arm! Broken arm!
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Florence County, South Carolina, where we find a pair of frauditors who decide to harass, harangue, provoke, and annoy the good people at the Board of Elections. Why you want to do this? Well, they're educators. They fancy themselves as educators, and they want to educate the good people of South Carolina how the government's trying to take away their rights. What a bunch of bloody palaver that is. Enjoy.
Who are y'all?
Oh, I'm Lee.
Lee, I'm Julian.
Julian?
I'm the director.
Actually, I got
Julian.
your card right here. Yeah, Julian.
I'm Finn.
Mignani.
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, we're just in the area, taking a tour of the public buildings, the lobbies and stuff, asking questions, getting public records if needed.
Are you with a company or?
We're independent journalists, so we sell our products. We're what they call stringers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we sell our footage to local news agencies.
Wow, what a lie that is. Now that's the first time I've ever heard a frauditor claim that he or she was a stringer. Yeah, that'd be a different story if you were, but we know what you do with your footage. You post it on YouTube for pure profit, sweetheart. What a liar. Oh my gosh.
News agencies, stuff like that.
Do you let them know ahead of time or do you ask permission to be in the buildings?
Never ask permission because of rights, yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm just trying to ask.
and we usually ask the question. So, are you the director or the supervisor of
I'm the
elections?
director, yeah.
Who's the supervisor of elections?
Well, I'm the supervisor of elections.
Okay, so the
yeah,
same-
I'm the director, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I just started in August, so I'm new here. So.
right on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Are you Republican or a Democrat?
That's my privilege.
Oh, it's not public record?
No.
Oh, yes, public record if you want to go look for it.
Okay.
Of course, these are not the first frauditors who have been inside the Board of Elections with their potato cam, and they won't be the last. However, what makes someone think it would be a good idea to take a camera inside the Board of Elections when cameras are not permitted in there? Oh, I'm sure it said somewhere on the door, but these idiots just didn't show us that sign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
I thought
but
it
you've
was-
made my staff uncomfortable. That's why they came and got me. So,
Oh, you're the comfort enforcer too.
yeah, they're getting real nervous about that.
I have some butt hurt cream.
Some what?
Butt hurt cream for when people are uncomfortable.
I don't need your attitude, man.
Well, it's not attitude. It's just
Yeah, that was an attitude.
It's ridiculous
Well-
that
That's
they're
an
uncomfortable by a camera.
Well, it was preceded by a previous attitude. That was a little redundant, but yeah. You came out and said somebody's uncomfortable. How is that my problem?
Well, Jackwagon, it's your problem because it's your issue. You're the one that's making people uncomfortable. And your friend's comment about the butt paste was uncalled for. I don't know what your problem is, sweetheart, but you should go home. Oh, aren't you the guy that's supposedly an ex-Marine? Oh, I heard that you were kicked out of the Corps. It wasn't a dishonorable discharge, but you were still kicked out of the Corps. At least that's what I heard.
Can I
Just
control that?
uncomfortable that
Can
you
I
came
control
in.
their emotions?
Listen.
No,
I can't ask
Julian,
you
listen to
leave.
me.
No,
Register what I
can
just said.
ask you to leave this building.
Can I? Why? Have I
Because
committed a
I don't
crime?
want you here. I
Why?
just don't want you here.
Because I'm exercising my civil
You made
right?
my staff uncomfortable. They came to me and said, we feel weird that these guys are there. We don't even know who they are. They didn't introduce themselves or anything.
We're the citizenry. Treat us accordingly.
Are you a citizen of Florence County?
Remember,
Are you in Florence County?
did you swear an oath?
You are? You're citizens of Florence County.
But we're in Florence County. We don't have to be
You're-
citizens.
Well, you vote in Florence County?
We pay taxes. That
Oh, you're a taxpayer. I see. You paid sales tax and gasoline tax and things of that nature, right? Because you certainly don't own any real estate in the county. Now, do you? I didn't think so. Now, the only taxes you pay are from your YouTube income, and that's probably doubtful at best as well. I wonder if we should have the IRS check into that and see if you pay any taxes on that 1099 form. You know, that's just not wallpaper that they send you.
That's all you need to know.
Well,
CNN, when
you're
they
really
cover
not
the story-
saying anything other than you're going around taking pictures.
Exactly, that's all we
And
need
so,
to say.
have you had your pictures taken now? You can leave.
No, we're not done yet, but when we are.
Take
What
me
else
more.
are you going to do?
We're going to mind our own business.
Well, at some point,
Julian, you started with the attitude, you're going to get what
no,
you give.
I don't have an attitude. I'm saying.
Then just
but
go
this
back
is-
to work.
this- you
I'd
didn't
appreciate it
introduce
if
yourself
you
when
spent our
came
tax
in.
dollars correctly and go back to work, tell people to control their emotions.
It's not about emotions, but
Yeah, it is. You said their
I'm
feelings.
the director of this building, and anybody that comes
My
in, I can
underwear
ask to leave
are
if
kinda
I'm
tight today.
uncomfortable.
Do I call somebody about being uncomfortable
Okay,
like
you know
that?
what? You need-
I've only watched a handful of videos from this frauditor, but every one I've seen thus far, he has a smart mouth and a cocky attitude. Now, for somebody who's a former Marine, that's surprising to me. But what's not surprising is that he was kicked out of the Corps. Yeah, because if you're going to have a smart mouth like that, it's going to be difficult to obey your CO, and that's what it is. It's all about obeyance. Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything else. You do what you're told, and if you don't, you suffer the consequences. And here we have proof positive. The boy wasn't fit to serve. No doubt about it.
need to leave.
Why?
I'll go get the sheriff.
Go get the sheriff.
Tell them to bring cookies.
You know, violate our civil rights. It's our civil right to record our public employees on the public dime for matters of public interest. It's our First Amendment freedom of the press, and he doesn't get it. I don't have to ask permission to use my rights.
You don't just come
Yes, and you don't just get elected again with that attitude. You don't get elected again with that attitude.
I can ask you to leave.
For what reason?
I can ask you to leave my.
This is not a private business.
It's a public building, but
That's right, and you have to commit a crime. And
This idiot is wrong on so many counts. Let's begin with his civil rights. Your civil rights are not being impeded and have nothing to do with you. The civil rights guarantee equal protection under the law regardless of race, creed, color, sex, and national origin, period. That you can't be trespassed from a public building is a bunch of nonsense. You can be trespassed from a public building just as well as a private building. I don't know why frauditors don't take the time to read these things. Perhaps they're too stupid, or maybe they just want to get in trouble. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because in the final analysis, the business always reserves the right to refuse service to anyone. And here we have a director at the Board of the Board of Elections asking these two idiots to leave, and they are refusing to do so. They can now be criminally trespassed.
in public,
I've asked you to take.
for what reason? Because I'm exercising my civil right?
Just saying.
No, think about it. Take a moment. Register it.
You take one because I'm gonna have
We just like to come in and video quietly.
People that arrogant upset me.
A few moments later.
And now he's creating a public record. Julian,
I just asked you what you were doing. All you had to do was announce it.
I'm making a public records request, sir.
Very cooperative.
Can I make an official public records request with you, sir? I would like the photograph that Julian just took on his phone.
This is a real tragedy when uneducated, unemployed frauditors converge on hard-working people with real jobs and harass them, all under the guise of the First Amendment that we have in our great nation. And all they want to do is make money on YouTube. They're all chasing the clicks and views. Now, if YouTube stopped monetizing this nonsense, I don't know what the frauditors would do. Yeah, I guess they'd all go on the dole, huh? Collect food stamps and a welfare check every month.
15 minutes later.
Public employees, public servants,
Yeah.
we come in, we the people, whether we're citizens of this county or not, we pay taxes. You receive federal dollars in this county, don't you? That's part of my money.
Take up more of your time. Again,
Yeah.
we know you're busy, and this is taking some of your day away, and I'm sorry about that, so we're gonna get out of here. And
Bye,
I give you
Karen.
guys my card, you can look it up. You can, yeah, absolutely, and that's what we try to do, because everybody, I think, needs to be educated on our rights and how to keep the government under control, because if you don't keep the government under control.
Well, there you have it, folks. Now, I cut out about 25 minutes from that video because the sheriff did arrive and he talked things over between the frauditors and the Board of Elections supervisor, and they came to an agreement. However, you could definitely tell that the employees were not comfortable with those potato cams in their face, nor should they be. Now, I don't know why you would want to do that in a Board of Elections anyway, because cameras are not permitted there. Yeah, whether or not you have the right to do something is a hot topic in America today, but you have to be careful where you take that potato cam. These are bloody idiots, to be sure. And at the end, you heard him say, oh, we just want to educate people. Really? Get a teaching license then. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.